Hey everyone, welcome to this money making guide which shows you how to make Astral Runes, as well as include a spreadsheet with updated prices that shows you how much money you can expect to make per hour at any time. I'm trying to make this fairly short, so let's jump straight onto the action. The requirements for the maximum per hour is of course 82 plus runecrafting for double astrals. If you're lower you can of course expect lower rates, but if you're close you can still get a pretty decent multiplier. The next thing I would recommend is obviously runecrafting pouches. If you don't know how to get these, check out the RSWiki link in the description and that'll probably tell you how to get them. Another neat item to have is the runic staff from Runespan, charged with group teleport to Moon Clan. The teleport requires 1 law, 4 earth, and 2 astral runes, and both the normal runic staff and the greater runic staff works, and the only difference is that the better one holds double charges up to 1000. If your agility level is very low, you might want to use something to replenish your run energy, such as either energy potion, spirit terror bird, or something like that. And lastly, I would recommend also to have a large monitor, since this method does involve enlarging a minimap quite much. I think it's time to start talking about the actual runecrafting. Runecrafting involves banking, crafting runes, and moving between these two locations. For maximum profit, you want to do these things as fast as possible, but if you'd like to do things at a more relaxed pace, of course feel free to do so, as most of the time is spent actually just running. In the long run though, these small improvements will make a big difference. In your bank, you want to sort of find your essence quickly, so position your essence and bank interface in a location you know where it is. I personally have them right next to the exit bank cross, but you can also use the escape key to close the interface, but that's usually bugged, so I usually just use the cross. You also want to align your pouches vertically so that when you right click and fill, your mouse will be on top of your next pouch. So when you're banking, just withdraw essence, fill 2 pouches, withdraw some more essence, fill the next 2 pouches, and then fill up your inventory with essence and run towards the altar. I personally don't bother to bank the astral runes, but you can do so of course if you wish. I also don't bother with mouse keys, but these could potentially save a tick or 2 per run. Another thing is that of course this is easily done by one hand, so if you want to relax and do this, this is perfect. If your map is big enough, you can run from the bank to the altar in only 1 click on the not so minimap. Surging can also save you a couple of seconds, but this should be done at the right spot. If you surge diagonally through an obstacle, you will save more time than just surging straight ahead. The surge location I have found to work the best is across the bridge as seen on the screen. Once you get to the altar, craft your runes, empty 2 of the pouches, craft some more runes, empty the last 2 pouches, and then craft the rest of your runes. Teleport back to Moon Clan, bank, and repeat. Worth mentioning is also that the left click option for the pouches changes depending on if you are in the bank, if your pouch is full, or if it still has some space for essence. In the bank you want to right click to fill, whereas when you're at the altar you can just left click to empty. Lastly, I'd like to mention that you can place your pouches, the teleport, and surge on your ability bar. Filling your pouches, however, as said, has to be done inside the bank interface. At the time we're making this video, you can make up to 2.3 ml an hour, which is far from bad in my opinion from just skill runecrafting. You can also gain up to 35k runecrafting XP an hour in the process. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to subscribe, as well as checking out my other guides and videos, and as always, good luck with your money making.